Tommaso Zillio. I live in Canada, in Edmonton, in Alberta. The biggest problem of everyone practicing is that at the beginning of the practice session, you don't know exactly what to practice usually. Meaning you are sitting there with this big list of exercises you should be practicing, or maybe even if you're organized, you have just lots of folders with different exercises, and you don't know how much time to devote to this or that. And of course, it depends on where you want to go, so what type of music you want to be and what you want to focus on, but you don't really know exactly how to balance, I don't know, sweep arpeggios with scales, with theory, with fretboard knowledge, and all this other stuff. Practice Generator actually helps you doing that. You just essentially write in your current level on everything you want to practice and your priority, and the Practice Generator create for you a schedule that tells you how much time you have to spend on each element. And this is extremely invaluable because it takes out all the thinking from the process. You just need to know where you are, where do you want to be, and the Practice Generator tells you how much you have to practice each element, what day, and with what frequency. And this helped me immensely. I've seen it, it's like night and day. Before I was practicing a lot, of course, but the result came really slowly. After, during using Practice Generator, everything came way faster because my practice was more balanced, of course, following my goals and my own feeling on what I needed to do, of course. So it was very personalized. I don't have to think what I will practice today. This makes way easier to practice because one of the big stumbling blocks is that, okay, I'm taking up my guitar, I want to practice, I have to choose some exercise, and this already takes out some time. Then maybe I don't want to choose some exercise because I'm lazy this day, so I'm starting noodling around. No, with this I can just go and say, okay, I have to do this, this, and this. No need to think. Another reason I like Practice Generator is that I know how much I'm practicing during the week because I'm printing out all the schedules. And when I practice an item, I just bar it out. So I know how much I practice during the week. If one day I didn't practice, I know I didn't practice that day. If I'm not practicing the same item for many days, I know I'm not doing this. And I can ask myself, okay, why I'm not doing this? So I have an instant feedback on what I'm doing. The third reason is actually a more emotional reason. I like to take every practice schedule I did from when I started using Practice Generator, which is probably now a couple of years actually. I started when you guys started. And then keep all those printed schedule one on top of the other nearby my desk. And every time I feel like that I'm not a good player or other things, I'm looking at this pile and thinking I have this much practice on my shoulders. I know I'm a good player, I know, and I can always practice more, of course, but this actually gives me more motivation. I put some work into it. I know I'm doing it. Let me tell you, you are into a lot of frustration and a lot of guesswork and a lot of trial and error, and you may not even be there. You may think it's just a mechanical calculator and other things. Okay, let's say it. Okay, even if it is, even if it is, you have it's a mechanical calculator in which people have poured inside lots of experience. Tom has poured inside experience teaching, I think, thousands of students. And it works amazingly well. It's not just a dumb machine, it's not just something that adds a couple of things and just churn out number. I keep, for instance, many schedules depending on how I need to practice. I need to practice for a show, or I need to practice just for maintenance, or I need to practice to go into a recording studio. I have different schedules for all these possible situations. And they are there. They are recorded there. I don't need to remember them. And every time some of my goals or my focus changes, I can put these changes into it. And the Practice Generator gives me a new schedule with exactly what I need to practice. And if I have my items that are not already in there, I can put them into it because Practice Generator is pretty flexible. For instance, I like to spend a certain amount of time working on a specific piece of music I need to do for a certain project or whatever, I can do this, I can program this item into my schedule, and the practice generator accepts it, and using my indication, it integrates it into the rest of the practice. It's extremely flexible, takes out all the guesswork. I really don't, there's nothing wrong with it. That's the point. I mean, it works. It works amazingly well. It keeps you organized, gives you feedback, because, I mean, again, you can bar out what you're practicing and see what you are practicing, what you're not practicing, and how much you're practicing. You can keep a log of everything. And this is all in a single product. It's actually amazing. I'm using it every day, literally. And even when I'm not practicing a day, my schedule is there on my desk. I know I'm not practicing, so the day after I'm going to practice twice the time just because I want to finish the schedule. It's really not only an organizational tool, but also a motivational tool. Mm-hmm. So if you think it's just a calculator, no, don't think. Go, try it. Try it for 1 month. It's few bucks, guys. Try it for 1 month, and then when, after you've tried it for 1 month, like 3-4 weeks, then ask yourself again, is it really only a calculator? No, it is not.